Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. It will be Tuesday Tarot tonight at 7 o'clock. But yeah, so last night I got grandma duty and wasn't home this morning. So I just wanted to pop on and do today's daily message and kind of just see where the cards lead us. So here we go. If you are joining me tonight at 7 o'clock, I will look forward to that. For those of you who are new to Tuesday Tarot, I pull one free card for as many people as I can fit in the hour. And if you do want a longer message, there is going to be donation options in the description box. So that's that. So that's how Tuesday Tarot works. Hey, Anne, welcome home, Mandy. All right, let's see what we've got for today's Tuesday message. And remember, these messages, if they don't resonate with you, just take what does and leave the rest. And also, these are messages that are pretty timeless. So if it doesn't resonate today, and you're brought to one of my other videos, I would say take a listen. Spirit brings us what we need when we need it. So, something to think about. Whew. All right. So, right out of the gate, momentum. Yeah, I have definitely been feeling the energies are shifting, and where we've had momentum in the past, where there's been some fast-moving energy, it does feel like we may have made decisions hastily. And so not to get caught up in how you've made decisions in the past hastily, or things didn't work out because you jumped at something and you didn't think about it, or sometimes we just act without thinking. And this is what these two cards together is making me think about, that sometimes we just act without thinking. We just go, we just do. And it just feels like you don't want to hold yourself back because of anything that hasn't worked out in the past, because you've done that, because you are coming into this expanding horizons energy where things are moving forward into positive shifts. But if you're holding yourself back from taking any opportunities because of the way things have not worked out in the past, it's because you're letting the fear overcome you. And so you don't want to hold your opportunities at bay. You don't want to hold any kind of creative endeavor at bay because you're afraid that it's not going to be built on a solid foundation. So what I would say is this is really making me feel like, for many of us, it's so easy to get into that lack mentality, or the I don't have enough, or I never have enough, or things don't work out for me. All right. So it's going to be really important to let that go, because the outcome card is dreams come true. So we're moving into a time and an energy of things working out for you better than you can really imagine, because for many of us, we're holding on to that it didn't work out last time, or it didn't work out in the past. And we don't want to hold on to that. We don't want to let that color our judgment, because we are coming into this energy of things moving in a positive direction. Slow and steady wins the race is what this card is really making me feel, the expanding horizon. So for some of you, the expansion is that new opportunity showing up, or that new idea coming into your awareness, or something kind of really falling into line. Like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen, and oop, here it is. It's happening. So yeah, things are definitely moving in a positive direction. But if you're staying in the I don't have enough, or I'm not being grateful for what I do have, then that's when we get into this, what you put out, you get back. So if you're thinking you don't have enough, then guess what? You don't have enough. What we tell ourselves is our truth. And that's why it's really important to really think about, what are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself? Because if you're telling yourself that you're not okay, if you're telling yourself you don't have enough, whether it's time, money, resource, relationship, whatever it is, you don't, and you're not going to. That's why it's going to be really important to allow the dreams to come true. Allow yourself to dream. They can't come true if you don't dream them. If you were so caught up in the I can't have, or it never works out for me, or that didn't work out in the past, then you're not going to be able to move forward in the way that you want to. And I really feel like these cards are saying, don't hold yourself back. Don't let the past reflect what your future is going to be. Don't let the past hold you back. Know that when you know better, you do better. And I just feel like that's so appropriate today, that it is about knowing better. It is about knowing that gratitude will change the energy around you, that you can draw to you that which is for you. And if you're staying in the idea that didn't work out last time, I prayed and I didn't get it, that always works out for everybody else around me. You gotta take a deep breath and know that if you feel your way forward, if you feel positive expectation, if you feel gratitude, things will turn out differently for you. And dreams do come true. All right, let's get some advice to go with this today. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, harmony and resolution. So things are definitely coming into working out. And I feel like because of the changes that are happening right now, it might be hard to buy into. It might be hard to feel safe and stable. It might be hard to feel like you do have a foundation that you can draw upon. But remember that no matter what is changing, or what has been taken away, or what you've lost, all right, you still have everything within you. And so go within and believe that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good, and feel that belief. Angels of harmony and healing are with you to help you resolve any conflicts that have been disturbing your inner peace. You're being encouraged to call in the light of God and surrender any concerns you have so that the divine can resolve them. Your angel guide is suggesting you release any need to be right or to get your point across, for this will only create more hostility. This is a time to focus on your own inner peace. Dedicate time and energy to doing what you can to make yourself feel comforted and comfortable. Through being more caring toward yourself, you will create harmonious energy that will wash out like a wave to all of those around you. Trust that this will happen and harmony will be restored. Angel guidance is encouraging you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Take a step back to collect your thoughts and breathe. Angels cannot help you unless you create space for them to intervene, and they are with you now and willing to restore peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have, but unless you have faith that harmony can be restored, nothing can change. This is a time for you to visualize yourself, the situation, and everyone involved enveloped in a golden light of goodness and grace. It's important to know that angels of peace are encouraging you to let them bring peace to the situation. Trust the process. For some of you, that's going to be a very personal conflict. For some of you, that's about work. For some of you, that might even be a conflict within yourself. Praying is the invoking, meditating is the receiving. I had a really good conversation about meditation yesterday. Someone who has been wanting to meditate, has tried meditation, doesn't feel like she's doing meditation right. And there is no right or wrong way. And one of the things that I always try to help people with in the idea of meditation is that we're human. We're never going to completely stop the thoughts, okay? But what we can do is we can create the pocket or space between the thoughts. So in meditation, it's just important to not hold on to the thoughts. They're going to come. Whether you're listening to a monotonous sound, whether you're listening to guided meditation, whether you're trying to repeat a mantra, the thought is going to come. But if you don't attach to it, you see it and you let it go. That practice will allow the thoughts to slow down and create the space that allows spirit to come in. So whether you can take 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, nothing more than 20 minutes to sit quietly. Now, in that 5, 10, 15, or 20 minutes, you may only get 30 seconds or 45 seconds or a minute where you feel elevated or those thoughts really have taken you out of your body. That's all you're really looking for. Spirit doesn't need a lot of time. Spirit doesn't need a lot of time at all. So if you're someone who struggles with meditation, please don't give up. Spirit doesn't need a lot. And meditation can be anything where you're just allowing your mind to wander. And for some of you, it's driving 50 miles an hour with the top down and the radio on. For some of you, it is sitting quietly in a room with a candle. For some of you, it's sitting at the kitchen table with your coffee, just staring out the window. You know, you don't have to make this a huge production. All right. I didn't know if I was pulling an Angel Answers card or not, but what flipped out was a hard no. A hard no. And I say hard no because there's 2 cards in this deck with no. One has the exclamation point and the other one does not. So this is the hard no. So whatever the question was that you were asking yourself, the response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry, though, as you will see why this was the perfect answer as time goes by. So for some of you, you needed to know that. And for some of you, it's almost like you needed to give yourself permission to say no. I feel like for some of you, you knew that you wanted to say no. You just didn't know how you were going to say no. And Spirit is giving you permission to say no. Because sometimes, even though other people think that a situation is for us, it's not. Because people have other ideas about what your role is or what your should or should not be doing based on societal expectations. And sometimes we have to let that go. So, dreams do come true. Dreams come true. You have to start believing that. You really do. If you're really struggling to believe it, because again, the past has always weighed you down, has always taken things away from you, has not given you, well, it's time for it to start. But it can't if you don't allow it to, if you don't allow the positivity to come in. I almost feel like you have to have a conversation with yourself to say, we're going to lay the past to rest. We're going to put it to bed. We're going to leave it back there. And we're just going to start today and say, whatever we're being brought to today, we're going to have an open mind about it. We're going to give it a try because it's important. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Amy. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, look, Darlene. So that is today's very short and sweet message. I will be back on at 7 o'clock tonight to pull cards. And as always, everything is at guidance311.com for those of you who want more information about my classes. For those of you who are thinking that you need to start your healing journey, please take a look at it. All right, guys, with that, I am going to leave it right there. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. I'll see you tonight. Bye, guys.